This one keeps your...
Did you hear that the Great Shackle was destroyed?
Hey, you're alive!
Everybody's in the party.
Fucking swing! Fucking swing!
No!
Fucking swing!
What are you saying? Everybody's in party chat. But oh no, just stay in game chat if you want. I want to be where the people are.
Well, Wee Wee's going to bed, so there's no point in going back there.
Oh, pfft.
Yeah, see, you just left.
Oh, okay. I left because I didn't want to listen to politics, so. Yeah, well, they're having a heated conversation, and I'm like, I'm too tired for this bullshit, so I just like, bye bye. I'm like, I'm Canadian. I don't need to know. I got my little update earlier. That's all I needed.
Do you know if they can travel in there yet?
Probably. I would say you can
Okay.
travel in.
I'm
Great, now everybody's coming here.
Not everybody's here. We got like 10
This
people.
was for cool people only. This was cool
Party chat has
people
started talking about it.
only. Have you guys? Are you done?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, because
There's
I'm
only
too
10
tired.
people doing this shit.
Too tired for that right now. I can't
There's only
do
10
it.
people doing this. What happened to Soul?
No, there's 12.
Just wait, they're still dealing with gas. That's why I said we might start a little bit late.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is in Somerset.
Somerset.
I'm almost landed. You can travel on me in a moment if you can't find it. Alright, I'm landed.
Ariel's in Cloudrest, so I'm just going where she's
Landed. Travel to me. Ooh.
I'm going to where Ariel landed.
Oh, joy!
Ooh la la.
I need to get a shirt on. This is ridiculous. This fucking. I need a shirt. You're good.
When the fire was happening, I started throwing more that just into the group, and I'll throw more of that vodka every once in a while, just because look at that.
Sorry about that. My back was sticking to the back of my chair.
We missed it. Hermes and I are both taking yes. Ted is a sub, so I'm going through the list right now to see who we're missing.
All the times.
We're missing one person. Which I have no idea who.
That's why I'm looking. I wish.
Oh shit, I forgot to get my skills. Okay, give me a sec, I gotta go and... Get my flappy heels.
He was just complaining he didn't get an invite in party hunting.
Who?
Zeef.
Oh.
He did half an hour ago. That's his. Yeah. I just thought it was funny because I'm just like, I hear that and then I popped in here and I'm like, oh okay, but that was funny as hell. Because I just see that pop up as soon as I hop in. Ow.
Only a great warrior could defeat Zamaja with all 3 shadow warriors by her side. Remember, divide and conquer. Take those shadow.
Are we doing this like normal with +0 or how is we doing this hunting?
It's costing you +2 damage. Daedric Prey.
If we don't, then it will cease once and for all.
That's the reason.
Yes, it is. That's okay. I'll tell you what, since this is only my second time taking this one, I would be more comfortable with a +0, so I can learn
That's
to
what I
tank.
was asking. I figured, but I just wanted to ask so I knows at the same time because I'm just like...
Yeah. So those
So,
3 mini-bosses that are around in the arenas, Sororia, Galloway, and Reliquin, if you don't kill them before you go into Zamaj, they will join you in the arena with Zamaj when you hit certain percentages of burning her down. And if you burn her too fast, they will all 3 be out at the same damn time, and that sucks.
I guess they're all back in party chat, so I'm going back.
May I interject something?
Anybody in party chat, or are we all in game chat now?
Most of us are in game chat. Are we gear farming or are we teaching mechs tonight?
So I'm tanking for the second time in here. I'm not intending to go for mechs unless we need to go for mechs.
So
I need Sororia and the Reliquin.
So then, I don't know. Like downs, we could, in theory, do pluses, and then it's all on the DPS. They just gotta burn the minis. Because 99% of the time, if we're not sitting here going over mechs, they're gonna push Zamaja. So as long as they decide to not push Zamaja and actually kill the mini, it wouldn't be an issue. But you're on your call.
Well, I the call that I want to do a +0 so I can figure out how to tank this shit before I go in there and we all get frustrated on an NCR because that's dumb.
Yeah, it works for me.
Okay.
I literally just asked her the same question, Baka. I was just like, so are we
I was
doing
just curious. I hopped in like halfway through the conversation.
Yeah, he was explaining what it was, what a +1, 2, and 3 was, so that's why I was saying.
Hi. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're all here.
Do you want the bird or the mini?
I would prefer the bird because the last time I did this, I had the minis and it was hard as fuck for me to figure out how to keep them active.
Okay, I'll take the mini.
So the tip for you when you tank, even if you have him aggro, he's still gonna jump on people. Reliquin and Galloway jump on people, no matter what. Sorori is the only one who will stay on you until you get to vet. Then when you get to vet, then they all three sit over here and jump on them.
Okay.
Yeah. So squids, if you want to practice.
Sorori doesn't have a normal jump mechanic, if that makes sense. Everybody else does.
What'd you say to me, Bako? I half heard it, sorry.
If you want to practice kite healing, now's the time.
Yes, I would love to practice the kites.
You remember where to go? Yes, ma'am.
Are we doing a plus one?
No.
No.
I'm not doing that tonight.
Okay.
Quick rundown on Max, because Jaden, I know this is where I met you, and you said you may or may not remember the Max. Tentacles take precedence. When the bird lands, be on the bird's left flank, so I'm going to try to keep him pointed right here. You're going to be on this flank. Whenever he goes up, focus the mini. And that should be it.
I'm trying. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and poke the monstrosity if everybody's ready.
I will help to Zeef when I'm on my DPS, but yes, go ahead and poke. Poke.
Yeah, I really want him doing Olo in Vass. Were your kids being a pain in the ass during that, honey? Because I definitely heard the mom voice coming out.
Well, no, the mom voice, I was fine. It was when one of them came up and quietly asked me for a honey bun that I turned and looked and died.
That you would?
Here, come over here, honey. Right here. Right
Yeah,
here.
move the bird more to your left.
Come over here. I'm jumping. Come here. So you'll be here, and then Bako wants to take like 2 steps to his left. And then that'd be perfect tank positioning. Yep, right there. Are we just gonna skip?
Hold up, Ginger, tell me. I want to figure this out. It's here on Saturday. Was the mini enraged there or anything? Was the bird enraged?
They don't enrage on normal.
Fuck, okay.
Unfortunately.
I want to figure out what the minimal distance is that we have to keep them.
Purified. The Templar ritual was about the range, give or take. Just a little bit right around that range. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like, Who's the Templar in here? Who's got that on? Shit. Okay, once these monstrosities come down, I'm gonna actually after this, I'm gonna show you something, or use you to show them something, if you don't mind. Baco, pull this off me. It's more for helping for vet mechanics, and if you want to learn vet mechanics, it'll help you too. Can somebody pull this monstrosity off me? Dad!
Down.
One.
My shadows are endless.
Can't allow the largest gateway to remain open. It must be collapsed from within.
Okay, Jaden, come stand right where I'm jumping. I'm the skeleton that's jumping right here. Right here, right here, right here.
Wasn't so useful after
Where you at? Where you at? I'm inside the arena. I'm inside. It's it's Ginger talking. It's Ginger talking. So come stand right here. Okay, just stand right there and don't move. Drop your ritual. Actually, take 2 steps this way. Take 2 steps like right here. Stand right where I'm at and then drop it. So Baco, where you want to stand, give or take, is like right here on this edge of this, and then Hunting would stand here with Birdie. That would be like the perfect.
So what I want to try then is for Kite to actually stand back here.
Back there, if you have the bird on this side, it's gonna jump, but she's gonna jump in group.
I don't know. Zifa showed me a little picture there that it made sense to me the way he explained it. They basically had the bird and the mini tank standing just barely out of the range where they start to enrage, and then Kite was actually sitting behind the mini tank basically.
Jaden, real quick, go into your options under nameplates and turn on nameplates because it's a lot easier to find people. So
it's a hell of a lot easier when you're a healer too.
If you have a tank or a healer that goes down, it's easier to figure out who that is and res them first too.
If I'm not mistaken, Buck, I'm pretty sure that's the farthest or the closest you can be without having them enraged. If I remember correctly, that would be like ideal, perfect positioning if both your tanks weren't scrubs.
On Saturday, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, dude, this one's the same damn thing, except Sororia is going to put down a yellow AoE on your feet. If you see that, you need to hug your friend. Don't run away from it, and don't run away from people. It disperses the damage over everybody instead of one-shotting you.
Aria.
Hi, Buckle.
Sure, Hermes.
Sorry, I'm learning Sigikiri. I've never said it.
Are you on Sigikiri?
If people are down for you and Hermes wants to tank, I will hop on my DPS and I am definitely down
You're
for
joking. Yeah, Hermes and I do. I want to learn.
Who needs gear out of here?
I need Olo stabs.
Reliquin, Zororia, you know the usual.
And then Zeph, you just need body and jewelry, right? Fantastic.
Have an A.
Yeah, we'll exchange at the end so everybody.
Going down. Warhorn.
Wow.
Can you get some shards, please?
mean, there's one right on top of Baka, and he's kind of slacking.
Thank you.
There you go.
I couldn't even see those shards.
Bird's down.
Bird's down. Yes, you want to stay on her flank, but every time she's down, that should be your move.
I'm shaking the bird.
Your positioning is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass to teach him on Saturday too, because you're gonna have 2 new tanks. Well,
Yeah, I know.
we at least have a generalized idea of how to tank bird.
Yeah, but I have him taking mini and he only has rips on the bird.
Oh, okay. He's gonna get bitch smacked quite a bit then. Just for
Yeah.
him. Every tank does.
Okay, once again, rinse and repeat. If your floor starts to turn blue, you will have to swap your bars or we will white. You'll know what's going to happen because you'll see glowy shit around your torso right before it happens. So if you need to...
You will glow blue.
Yeah, the floor will turn blue, but you will glow before that happens, kind of around your torso. So if you need to be on one bar or the other, and you start to see your torso glow, flip to the one you don't want, your floor will turn blue, flip to the one that you need to be on, and keep going.
Which is imperative. If you're a DPS, you want to be on your front bar. If you're a healer, you want to be on your front bar. You don't want to get caught with that on your back bar where you don't have heals or you don't have damage. So it's something that's important to figure out what it looks like, especially if you want to try on Vet. Alright, 3, 2, 1, spit.
If you want me to, Baka, I can send both your tanks for Saturday.
Why the fuck are you typing to me when we're in chat together?
Because they were talking, I'm not rude.
Just leave. I'm not about to type a message out to me.
Wow.
And you still
If
have
you
to-
want me to, I can send them both like a little like new tanks thing for both of the bird and the mini if you want me to.
Oh, you might as well.
Like just like little tips and tricks I've learned to do them. Mini's just a bitch no matter how you look at it. Like he really is.
In front of her.
But
You gotta move.
For the last 2 days, Ginger.
I'm trying.
so yeah, I got you. So when you get bar swap, if you look at your bar, there will be like a little number that counts up to 40. And then once it hits 40, it'll disappear. You'll also have like these little blue balls that'll float around your body. Once those go away, then you're safe to bar swap, because that's what killed you right there. You bar swap too soon, and it just yeah. When you bar swap, like that last tick, like it's an insta kill. Like even if it's for just like a second, it'll like just explode you. And
I just grabbed it. Other shard. Ah!
I died getting your other shard.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
I'll grab Dingling.
Yeah, I can.
Block. You guys just want to block the zone.
So if you're a DPS, you actually don't want to stack behind them. Behind the bird, stack right where I'm jumping. Ugly skeleton right here. Ugly skeleton right here. Yeah.
We're all
there
ugly
you go.
skeletons.
Yeah, but I'm the one that's jumping. So when the bird, for people that are doing this, you don't want to actually, a lot of people when they're new, they teach behind bird. You don't want to do that. You want to be on his flank. That's the best position with being in here. And a lot of times your tank will be doing it. He'll be turning him quite a bit too, especially when you get to it. So that's also something to keep in mind, but you don't want to move where you start. It's 2 portals, Ari.
Yeah!
I'll go right.
How does it feel, Orrery?
I'll go down, Boko.
Your companions die.
I'll go down, Ari, and I'll take the one behind Zamaj.
Good. You're portal tanking, right? So what it is, right? Okay. I'm swatching skills.
So where do I need to be? Just in the stack, like attacking while?
You just sit behind group and you just debuff. That's all you do.
Are you talking about the turtle?
Yeah.
The swirler?
Unless
Okay,
Hermes is doing it with it.
I thought I was doing that.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, Dad. Fuck you.
It's all good, bro. Wait, you're going down?
No,
she's only we're going down. 110 DPS.
So do we need to go down or
No, no, we prepare. I'm gonna kite heal, you heal group.
There's gonna be hunting to tank, and then me and Arrows to DPS.
So Jade, in this group isn't going to be like the group that I picked you up in. They're all going to stack on the tail. They're all going to turn over into shit. So just stand right behind the stack, and then Squids is going to stand a little bit further back to catch the kite.
Are there any questions, or can I spit on a crab? So
Right up Zamaj's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be moving around, and we'll just always go to her ass.
No matter where she goes.
Oh.
And if you pick up a shard, please let me know so I know how many are down and need to be picked up.
Yep, I would like to hear shard 1,
Shard 0.
Shard your face.
Ooh. Yes.
So see how I'm kind of like in his tail?
Just bring that. Okay, you guys can get ready.
Baka, do you want to teach them how to do it towards like that, or are they just teaching them?
I do. Like anytime we're in here, I want to teach them how to do shit on vet because that's the end of the goal.
So on vet, don't stack on the tail. Stack like right here. So stack right where I'm jumping. Give or take right here. Back here. You don't want to be like up the tail's ass on vet. Because what happens is on vet, when the tank gets crushing darkness portal, if you are up the ass, you are going to die every time to kite because of how the tank is positioning. If that makes sense. Because the crushing darkness a lot of times will come into the group and then it'll go back. If that makes sense.
Okay, thanks.
I'll explain it after this.
Okay.
Alright, got
That shit. Kite healer. Orbs are out.
Shard 1.
I've got last shard.
Shard 2.
That was 2.
I'm looking for another one unless somebody picked it up.
That's already done.
Okay. Oh no, it's okay. Just call out when you do it so I know how many to look for. Orbs.
Hunting, did anybody ever explain to you why you only want one person on orbs on vet?
No. Just
Okay. So on vet, what happens is it's called dark drain. Anytime you touch an orb, you get a nasty fucking dot on you, pretty much. It's like a defile. So that's why, like, healers will literally yell at you for touching orbs if you're not the orbs person. Unless they, like, the orb person asks you to.
Orbs.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
Like, almost everything in here somehow gives you a defile in some way, shape, or form. It's really annoying.
Tentacle thingy. I don't know what they're called.
Tentacle, creeper, hentai.
Shard.
Just like hentai thing. Shard. That's 1.
I got shard.
$13 in bet. Sorry, Herbie.
Shard 2 and Shard 3 are down.
Say what?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's fine. Orbs.
Nocturnal Creeper.
Creeper takes priority off.
Warhorn?
Are we running this again?
I'm down with whatever. There's some stuff over there.
Like I said, if we want to do a +1, I'll switch to deep if someone else wants to tank, and we can do a +3 to get these.
Well, I'm just thinking.
You can do +2 and get blue.
I'm just thinking.
I mean, +3 is no different.
+1 you can get blue.
No, you
Any
can't.
plus can get blue. I got +3.
No. You can only get jewelry on +2 and up. +2 is jewelry, and then +3 will everything will drop purple.
I think your armor body pieces still drop blue.
Nope, +3 everything you get will drop in purple. That's the nice thing about doing it.
They still drop. I think only the weapon and jewelry drops purple.
Yeah, on 2, yeah.
Your body is on 3. I'm pretty sure your body is still blue because you get green from +nothing.
Yes, I got.
What did you need, Zeef?
Everything Olo.
Come here.
You have no Olo?
No, I do. I just don't want to make it.
I'll make sure
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Our traditions live on.
I need guards. I'm going to R.
Build my order and keep
Alright, where are you at?
Hold on. Let me just post everything first.
Come here.
I need all the well equipped.
Right at the slow perspective of entrance.
Oh shit! So close.
Here, actually, you'll want this reliquin.
I'll take that.
I believe.
Right behind you, R.
Yeah, I see you. Oop. Nobody else is looking for Relly?
What do I
Anybody
need?
else looking a stand tune?
Yeah,
Alright,
center.
I need a Olo again.
Wow, that's all I got.
Zadif does.
I'll take any Olo that people don't need.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do I got? I got Olo, I think.
Who wants the chest? Just so I know who to give.
I have Olo shoes. Whoever doesn't want it, I'll just give it to whoever needs it. Is that Jaden that needs it?
There you are.
I see you now. I'm coming.
Hurry up! Where are you? Come look at the City Kitty.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I got anything else. Cause I thought I died. Nope. No, I didn't.
I'm waiting for the options to. There it is.
There you go.
Hunting. Where you at, hunting?
Anybody need this Gallowin's bow or anything?
Oh yeah, so beautiful.
Come here, hunting.
I love the tattoos going down the tail. I love that. It's so cute. She's so pretty.
I'm right behind the slug.
She's so pretty.
Let's see what else. Let's see. I got legs.
Oh, the Fidget Kitty. Yes, the Fidget Kitty is gorgeous.
Hunting.
Okay.
Come here.
I'm here. Hold on. Zeef. What are we doing, Zeef?
Does anybody have hands and feet of Reliquin?
No.
But yeah, anything that's Reliquin, I would gladly take. It's the dude that's jumping as the female.
I got divine reliquary priestess.
Alright, Ginger.
Okay,
I see Ginger.
So
Drago is
he's
the
got
one that
divine, good.
incorporates her and feet.
So when you do this on Vet, so if she was standing, you don't actually want to touch her on Vet. You want to be like here when you're doing Sororia and Galloway, and when you do Reliquin perspective, you'll be like this farther away. Because when you do Sororia and Galloway, this is from Zamaj, like from Zamaj.
Okay.
So when you do Sororia and Galloway, the off tank will hold them right about there, compared to Zamaj. When you do Reliquin, you'll hold Reliquin on top of the portal. So when you're doing this on Vet, you want to be, you know, you don't want to touch. You don't want to touch her. You want to be like right here.
Okay. So
Because
I'll stop
you're-
telling people to get up or ass around the corner, and I'll start telling them right here.
Yeah. So the reason why is because when tanks do this, what they'll do is they get crushing darkness and they're kind of kiting like this in front, kind of doing like a little figure 8 right in front of her face.
Oh,
when
I'll
they
take the
do
Gamatra.
that, kite comes here and it comes underneath, so it's like this big. Circle. So if you're back up on her ass, you're gonna die to it every time because that's almost a one shot to a DPS.
That makes sense. I understand now.
I am following the Z.
And
Oh
then
god, please make sure I sent that to the right person.
with the orbs, you basically get a defile on you whoever touches them. So that way, when they're behind group, you only want the orb person doing it because the healer is gonna get super pissed off at you. Because then they're having to spam heals on more than one person just to get them out of that. Because it's like dark. It's like getting the vein on you that tanks get. You have to like spam the shit out of healing to get them out of it. Otherwise, it's just a nasty fucking dot.
Double.
What? Where are you? Where in me?
Jumping.
I see you now jumping.
Are we resetting this?
Yep, I'm gonna switch to deeps. Hermes, do you want to tank? Or Ginger? One of you?
You can tank a +1.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on,
I will do
King.
my best. I will do my best.
It's
Alright.
literally no different from. It's no different from doing +0.
Now I just need the shoes.
Alright, everybody travel out.
I might have to travel to somebody because I can't afford to travel out right now because I broke.
Travel to me.
Leave instance.
Just go to group and leave.
Thank you. No.
That was a disgusting gulp. Whoever took a big swig.
Honestly. Like gulp gulp that nigga. Oh shit, my bad. You gotta like warn me ahead of time like I don't have a fucking filter.
Joke's on you. You can't hear me.
Very upset.
Country, you can travel to me if you need to.
Oh
So the
god,
group
you're gonna
issue
learn.
I updated the other day, Jake. The reason I asked if people knew mechanics is because I could tell after Sororia that there were several people that did not. And I really didn't want to be in there all day.
Привет, как слезть, сука. Ginger, did you enjoy when me and a Mexican guy were shitting on you in Apex?
Dude, that was fucking hilarious. So this fucking guy didn't speak any Spanish, right? And fucking Zeep and I are over here like, no, it's, you know.
Didn't speak English.
Yeah, no, you know, whatever. And this guy is sitting here just shit talking us the whole time about how like we're not pushing with him, but like this guy would literally go push a squad, start shooting at him. They would shoot one bullet at him, and then he would run away like a fucking pussy. And he kept calling me and Zeep a pussy, and it was fucking
Yeah, he was calling you a
great.
pussy. He and I were talking. We were communicating.
Jaden and Kabuto, I need you guys to get out so I can reset.
Well, he didn't call you a pussy. He called you a bitch multiple times. I forget. He called you something else that was really funny.
Oh well.
And
Yeah,
then he
I
said
didn't
"Cholo mi
die.
goya" and "Cholo mi bene." Like I was like, "Oh my god!" Cholo, he said "Cholo mi pene." I was like,
Are we
"Oh
allowed
my
to travel
god."
in again?
No, I'm still waiting for people to get out to reset.
You get out.
So yes.
If you guys didn't know this, because a lot of people still don't know this, you guys can actually literally hit leave instance from group now, which is a really nice aspect.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Paco, get the f out.
Did he leave? Or the room maybe?
So, is everyone in here part of Fire News, or is there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nope.
It's all built.
Okay, who texted me?
Haunting.
What?
Patient. Doing shit and thanks.
What?
He told me to be patient. I don't know what that means.
Wait, so if you put him in Torgs, then what am I gonna wear? Back in Zens?
Zens. Yeah. Because I think I'm gonna switch Dingle Dick off of her DK and keep a fourth crow, because I'm liking the uptimes with Colossus. Like, it definitely noticed a bigger difference with having 4 of them tonight.
Let me know when you land, because it won't let me reset until you're out.
I landed.
It won't let me
I
do
only
it.
want to play my blade from this point forward because it's the only character I've ever hit.
It's because Kabuto is in fucking Cloudrest still.
Kabuto!
I thought he was out.
Get
What did you say, Steve?
Oh, there he is, yeah.
Literally hit over 100k in that, and I've never hit 100k on any character before. I'm only playing this now.
Hold on.
I didn't hit 100k with my
feels-
fucking shanks, I hit it with my fucking bow proc.
The bow procs hit hard as fuck, bro.
Yep.
Bow proc's almost as hard as their execute.
I hit harder. I only hit like 85 max on execute, and then fucking bow proc hit for like 101.
It really depends on your CP. Like, Bako's CP is set to give himself sexier bow procs. Mine is just like set up to give it overall more damage. But so that's why Bako technically hits harder with his bow procs and his impales, but overall
I
we do about the
have
same.
160 CP to throw in. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god!
Anybody got a replacement for a DPS?
Got what?
I would just kick him and invite him at this point.
Yo, Ginger and Kabuto are both here. Let's get in the fight, bro.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see that soon.
Fucking shit talking all day long.
Yeah, this is true. Holy shit.
Why did you kick him?
So I can reset. I'm re-inviting him now.
Anyone want to bring that in?
That's just kind of like my baseline without like really thinking into the sets, but you know, that's kind of where I was at. I haven't like fully like looked into what I could put him in.
That's fine, because I honestly don't know what to do with my bars every time he comes in.
I'm running Warbait.
I fucking hate you.
I mean, I could just switch to War Maidens for the fucking second boss. It's not like my heals are really making a difference back there. I hit them once every fucking 25-30 seconds. I can heal like 3 people consistently.
Oh my god, look!
If you time it out right, so you know how the jumps happen, yeah? So you get 1, 2, 3, after the jumps you can run right up. Like you were doing it with your warns, weren't you?
Yeah, I do that, but that's the only time, and that happens literally like once every minute or so.
Right.
In between, I like throw it at people like periodically.
Oh, he's showing up as offline
This
now.
is why I've been stressing the fucking people need to run a heal in there, and people aren't listening. This is why I'm stressing it. So this is why come Monday, I'm literally gonna have you and Bako circle jerk each other off in the fucking main entrance while they fight the boss, and not heal them at all. Because
If I actually run a heal for pluses,
We can do it with 11, can't we?
don't
Yeah.
need a skill set for the
Pick up
second
10.
boss. I just need health and sustain.
yeah, I think if you give yourself a little bit more health, you might see a little bit of a difference too.
I
Because
really
I know
don't-
Ted said he was around if you needed him.
So what are you sitting at without the warden bow?
21-3.
What? Okay, you're using dry stat.
the turkey from the Crown Store. Or, well, the weekly reward.
Yeah.
Why don't you try sugar skulls?
Don't do that.
Sugar skulls cost.
Because then you have no mag.
Yeah, but neither does that. The same thing.
No. I used the wrong thing. I think the only thing that makes a difference for our max health is the fact that I'm on a crow and you're on a warden.
No, like, I was like, comparing the two foods that he was using. If he was using the tri-stat, using sugar skulls would have been better, because they both, the turkey only gives flat. It doesn't give any recoveries, but if you use sugar skulls, at least he's gonna get some health recovery plus fat stacks. That's why
He's gonna get health
the two.
recovery, but he doesn't get all that.
Yeah, the turkey doesn't give mag recovery, that's what I'm saying. Like, there'd be literally no difference. The turkey gives health recovery?
No, it gives no recovery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that way, at least with sugar skulls, you'd be getting the fat,
I don't know.
resources.
Like, if I were you, what I would do is I'd make my chest infuse a bit of health glyph on it, because there's an extra K mag. Or extra K health.
Are you, like, is your sustain fine?
Oh, I have no problem with sustain. I just keep getting double dunked. I'm just about to put 50 fucking K health on and, like...
I don't do that.
Like baby heals.
But I would do sugar skulls then. Give yourself a little extra health recovery. Give yourself, like Baka said, put like an infused piece, like 1 or 2,
That's already been done.
and
I
then
suggested
do.
that was like week 2.
Well, if you're only you said you were sitting at 21 something with Warden, but I was watching you heal, and you were sitting at like 21 while you were healing.
That was
people
before I
yourself.
went and switched my.
Oh, okay,
chest.
okay.
I swapped my gear because the old gear I was running had infused chests, so I just swapped them out.
Okay.
So I literally added that 10% health to my baseline, and then got the 10% from heals.
Kabuto wants X up.
Uh-oh.
He can have my spot.
My spot is what? Oh, god damn
No,
it.
Hermes, fuck you.
No, I do need boots still. Right?
I was not saying my opinion.
I'll do my
Take me
boots.
out of...
Don't worry, I got a great sword thanks to, I have a great sword thanks to R, and I can always run a 3-piece. 3 armor pieces and a great sword.
You need your boots,
You know
right?
what? I don't really get that badly, R.
You need
I will-
Reliquant on both bars, bro. You can't run out on a great sword.
Get Kabuto in here so that we can see
Alright, goddamn you are.
If you're trying to get gear, bro, get your gear. You can't even run it properly the way you're trying to.
I mean, I'm not in a rush to get the gear. I mean, I still need to actually get some Sororia actually for this character, actually.
See?
I totally forgot.
Can you fight in the trial?
What's up?
Who, what?
Can you, like, do it in a trial?
Say it one more time.
Can you do...
Oh, duel?
Yes. Oh, god damn it.
He would 100% whoop my character's ass though. The way if I was on this blade and he's on a sword, I have like no pen against the shield. He would just shield and fuck me up with his pets.
Come on, man.
I'm just being legit. That's how it would work. I'd last like 5 seconds, and his pets are gonna fuck me up. Unless I ulted him.
I'm
like,
gonna go to
right
this
on.
party, so R's not by herself.
Let's be honest. Who wants to see this fight? It's not just me.
Who?
Oh, there's 50k on the line. I want 50k. Like this nigga's about to. I'm about to fight him. Sorry.
Have y'all not fought yet?
No, because he keeps flaking. Because he's a pussy.
You too.
She left.
I want to see this still. Are
Well,
we
go
going
switch
in?
my PvP tune right now, so we can actually fight after this.
Get back in.
I
You
think
guys need
Kabuto just DC'd or something.
He probably had message rate limit.
Why has that been happening so much?
Don't tell him that.
Fucking annoying bug.
I'm going to party. I'm going to
Why the
party.
fuck are we on vet
Why is it
hunting?
on vet?
Oh.
Yeah, hunting.
I think it's too
Hunting.
busy doing the WWE.
I think I know you're like you know really excited about tanking and all, but vet's not okay.
Yeah, fuck that. I will leave if it's on vet. Like I said, I'm not doing vet trials yet. I ain't that damn
I
confident in my
struggled
ability.
through that trial level. It's okay.
No, this group would last about 20 seconds on vote. And y'all gonna
Yeah.
get buff up. Most of you are like
Okay.
low as fuck on CP.
Mm-hmm.
That alone would just kill you. That and Bako's poopy heals. What?
What? What about poopy
Funny thing
heels?
is
What?
about healing.
I know, that was the joke. That was kind of the whole joke, Bako.
So that was intense.
Gross.
Dude, Stamplar Roto. OP.
Yeah, jabs for fucking days and you hit 70k. Congratulations.
Why is it still veteran?
Because not everybody left.
Everybody's out.
Oh my fucking god.
Yo, Kabuto, we fighting? Pussy? Question mark?
He's not in game. Oh, is he even in?
I mean, I don't know. Is he? Oh, Mordecai's in party. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't know. I think Mordecai came in here like before we even began. I think. Uh-oh. Hell if I know.
Hello.
Hi, Ted.
Where's everybody at?
I do not know. I think
Well.
everybody went to party chat. I'm gonna go to party chat. They're like half in here.
Samaja's name. I'll make this quick. Seems my soldier needs reinforcements.
Quickly! You must get within Zamaj's gate!
It's time to take flight. My soldier needs reinforcements.
Samaja opened a gate into her dark realm. We must destroy it. That spear of light shall show you the way.
I'm sorry, mistress. I'm sorry, Olarime. We failed you.
How does it feel, Olorima, to see your companions die?
Curse you, Zamaja! You'll never get away with this.
shadows answer to me now. My shadows will consume you. I am not alone in this fight. My shadows shall aid me.
Selena, torch these whelps!
We must destroy the gateway source of power! Excellent work! Keep it up!
Run red with your blood!
We can't allow Samadja's gateway to remain open. It must be collapsed from within. My sphere of light shall show you the way. The gateway grows in strength. We must seal it off quickly.
More collectors.
You're nothing against the Marja.
Quickly! You must get within Zamarja's gate! We must destroy the gateway source of power! Excellent work! Keep it up! Quickly! You must get within Zamarja's gate!
Feel my shadow's embrace.
We must seal it off quickly!
It's time to put an end to your struggle. You shall be lost in my shadows.
Burn them all, Selena! Valoriella! Unleash your icy druid!
We can't allow the largest gateway to remain open. It must be collapsed from within.
Maluvno Brakuma. Magumo Collector.
We must destroy the gateway's source of power.
Give into darkness. There's no escape. Singaluxi Embra. Cloudrest has already fallen, and so too shall you. Soon my shadow shall spread to all of Somerset. You did.
And it shoots like ice ball though.
Yep. Alright. Is that it?
So before we get started, does anyone have any questions about mechanics or what they're doing before we make this pull?
My only question is, so there should not be a ton of movement, correct or incorrect?
Correct. The only time DPS should be moving is when Zamaj goes underground and pops up on the other side. That's what we're calling the transfer.
Okay.
And it should just be from point A to point B.
Okay.
And wait until I have aggro on her first.
Okay.
There's only
Yeah,
two
let
people.
Baco hit her first.
There's only two people in this whole thing that should be out of the stack. That is Hunting, because she's off tank, because she can pretty much do whatever the fuck she wants. and Squids, because she needs to be far away from the boss to get the kite. Everybody else should be basically pretty much like, you know, your 2-3 feet, whatever it is, off Zamaja's tip of her tail. And then if somebody goes down, you just, you know, let one person go. Which if somebody goes down, I can go grab reses. So I'll just be the designated reser. So don't just stay in stack if somebody goes down.
You don't need to call out that you're down or that you're dead.
Okay.
Alright, are we good?
What'd you say, Mordecai?
It's not the one guy, it's the entire group.
Yeah. When I come up from portals and I see the entire group spread out across the floor, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we'll stack up this time.
Alright, I'm gonna go poke the boss. Are you ready hunting?
Yep, go.
You shall join the Weldonars in defeat. To me, my shadow warriors. To me.
Nothing against the latest flames.
You want to let Bako get her turn first. If you do not, she does a laser beam if you're in front of her and you do not have aggro. That's why you let him hit her first and get her turned around. Orbs are up.
Nah, I'm worried about orbs. Don't worry about them. I got them.
Thank you.
Practice just DPSing the boss. I got her, bro. Never mind.
I have 4 frost downstairs, my bad.
Sorry, that one collided. I got the res.
Yeah, thank you.
I have 4 frost, dropping it right where portal was. Somebody else has got hard frost.
Minis out.
Really practice on
Hard
not
target
dropping
mini.
that.
So all DPS needs to be on the mini, just ignore the giant slug.
Take that out of your hunting. Pull her out of that.
Portals. I got knocked down, so hunting, if you're up, just keep aggro on both.
I have 4 frost on new Zamash. Everybody else get on tail. I'm grabbing reses.
I don't see any attacks hitting the mini. I see it all going to Zamash.
Alright.
Pizza slice, get out of it. That's what's in tank downstairs.
Alright, just hop in the next pizza slice that you find. I still have aggro on Zamaja down here.
Tried going down.
Got Zamash.
Right by Zamaja
Don't
downstairs.
move, Ginger.
Alright, grab roses quickly. I'm gonna take aggro back.
Just go on. Just get on the boss. I'm grabbing reses. Where's
Sorry.
the Jaden? Yes.
Very good. Let me know once your taunt runs off.
Yeah, well.
Ted has mini in the back. Buddha's gonna die.
There, I've got taunt now.
I've got many.
So the reason you want to pull her out of that is
Everyone
because that
should
gives
be
her
on.
a damage buff and resistance as like a
Be on a
motherfucker.
mini person riding like a Yoga skewer.
I didn't hear the question.
You should be on these minis, not on the big thing, right?
Yep. The minis are priority.
So you should be on Zamaj targeting Mini.
Okay.
I gotta go down. Taco, you got it?
Yeah, bring the mini to
I'm
me.
downstairs. Healer downstairs.
Get in a pizza slice and it'll take you down. I'm sorry, take you up.
Sure, I know.
We must destroy the gateway source of power.
Fuck, I'm gonna bring you this,
Quickly, stand within my light.
Ted, hold still. Picking it up and shard down. Dropping Horfrost, left, right, a group. Squid's coming. Can you grab the ads, hunting?
Yeah. Tentacle to the left of Zamaz.
Be very careful.
Alright, I'll take Mini back off a little.
Okay.
Shedding Horfrost, I need a DPS by the Mini to pick it up.
Drop it right here, Ted. I got you. Mini is loose.
Back up.
Is the mini slot?
No, the
Yeah,
second
the second mini. Yeah, alright. I think I got aggro on it. Nope, come here, bitch.
Tank down. Ted, stack on me. That works too.
Sure you guys are stacked to make your healer's lives easy. It's
Get to the
Dead. There wasn't enough people on my pizza on my thing. Sorry.
I'm dropping Horfrost on tail. Pick this up, please.
Over to Zamaja. Never mind, I poked it. I poked it.
Hold still on tail. Hold still on tail.
Tentacle to left of boss.
Both healers are down. We're both close. Back.
I'm dropping Horfrost in the middle. Can somebody grab this? Ted, hold still. Ted, hold still.
Somebody grab that Horfrost. It's a wipe.
Stop the res, Hermes.
Unless you guys can get reses really quickly, we're gonna wipe.
Going downstairs.
If you're DPS, just stand on the Zamaj. Stop moving. Don't go anywhere else. Don't worry about reses. Just stand on Zamaj.
Oh, I took support box downstairs.
Shard down. Shard down. If you're a DPS, stand on Zamaj. Or the healer. Stand on Zamaj.
Bring them in.
Ah.
Okay, you guys should all need to be on mini. Or on Zamaj.
Get on Samaj, there's a tentacle up.
Back to the left of mini.
Tentacle up in both back corners.
Bitch.
Over here.
Okay, if you're DPS again, stack on Zamaj. I will grab reses. Everybody needs to get squids. Come, stand still. I got you.
We can't allow Zamaj's gateway to remain open. It must be collapsed from within.
You're good.
Going downstairs,
So,
Blanco.
tip for you, squids. When that happens, say fire and say portal, which means your DPS are gonna meet you on top of portal, and they can basically sit there and meet you halfway.
Or crosses downstairs.
Do you want me to grab the shard? Oh, you're grabbing it. Never mind. Okay.
Get on the module, please.
Everybody should be DPSing the mini. I still see people attacking the mosh.
Minis are the shades, correct?
Do not touch the mosh.
The two-legged people running around. It's Shade of Gallonway.
Yeah, okay.
Shedding Horcrux left of group.
Shutting Horcrux right middle, next to portal. Don't do portal.
I won't be beaten. I'll smash this amulet if that's what it takes.
Alright, push the Maj out of
X. I have squids, everybody else stay stuck.
Shade is crippled. Extinguish the shade and we can end this.
Everybody get up the ass of the shade, not the other one. Fire on tail.
You must be at full strength to vanquish those shadows.
I think I'm gonna drop this out here.
Okay, got it.
She's summoning her shadow
I mean, if they don't, I've got a warhorn up.
Shedding Horcrux right of group.
Okay, warhorn up.
to overcome those shadows. You need to heal yourself to overcome those shadows.
Almost.
Yay!
Did it.
Somerset will fall.
So, when you guys say mini, it's a shade of somebody, correct?
Yes. The two-legged people, yes.
What cost?
Okay.
So the whole thing in here, the two-legged people that were fighting in those arenas are shades of Sororia, Reliquin, and Gallonway. And if you look around the ring right now, all three of them come in here.
Okay.
No, we can't give up hope now. I know we can rebuild.
We would have
our
done a
order.
+4 or
Together,
+3, all 4
we'll
of them would have
train
been
a
here.
new generation to protect
Yeah.
Somerset. Stronger than before.
So is that the whole thing?
Because we did that, technically one's killed.
We may not have very good
Yeah,
odds, but
that's it.
We'll make do.
You
So
just
what-
did a +2.
That I'm sure.
Is that so? The pluses happen in the ring. You don't have to go to the outside then, like we did last time.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you
that's the
kill
hard
them out
mode.
there,
Okay.
they don't come in here.
Okay.
Same thing with Vass. Or Asylum Sanctorum, if you've ever done that one. So like the...
Oh.
Jaden's the other one.
Yeah, I'll take all the extra.
As a group, just like a tip for you guys, even if this isn't on vet, there's like the same mechanics and the same things you do on vet, you want to do in normal because it makes doing pluses so much easier. Like the simple fact of saying fire stay or fire on tail, like that can keep people alive so much more. Or your healer saying fire on portal. So like in that instance, what I'm saying is, Squids, where are you at? So Hunting, come here real quick. Right here. So if Hunting is the boss, right? So Hunting's the Maj. We're in the groups right here, right? Your portal's obviously gonna be right about here where the Squar is, right? So if you're back here, where I'm jumping at right now, if you say fire portal, you would literally just sit here, your DPS would meet you halfway, that way you don't die. Because a lot of times when healers on vet that I've noticed, when they're clear back here, they can't make it all the way to the group. That's why they say healer or fire on portal, so that way they meet halfway, so that way they don't die. Because if a healer goes down in VCR, you're almost guaranteed to wipe.
Squid,
Yeah.
do you need the ring from Ariel?
It's very, very hard to save it.
Isn't that what she had?
It is doable, but it's very hard.
So, and from what I remember, the exact same mechanics that are happening in here happen in vet, and then one or two more. So when we go to do VCR, it hits harder, but it's the same shit. So we should be able to easily come in here and clear this, and then go to VCR and go in there and clear that. It should not be learning mechanics in VCR. It shouldn't be learning discipline in VCR.
Literally, there's
take the
two
bow
big things.
There's only like two mechanics that are different. That's execute if you have Zeroria, and then there's crystals downstairs. That's it. But the fact of the matter is, the only reason why we're even bothering running normal trials is to, one, help people get gear, and two, help teach mechanics. Because for the most part, mechanics do not change between normal and vet. There's one or two additional things, and that applies to pretty much every single trial. And shit just is harder. That's it. So if you get the majority of it down in normal, the transition into vet is so much easier.
Soul Wraith, do you still have the
things
Olaran?
The big things from vet to normal is if somebody dies, you get a shade. So what happens is you get a shade of whoever dies. All you gotta do is DPS the shade down, and then basically you can pick them up. You can't pick them up until you kill the shade. The second thing is in portals, you now take consistent Oblivion damage anytime an orb is out, and as soon as you pick one up, you get a nasty dot. Other than that, there is literally no difference, except the big AoE downstairs is one shot on vet. Now if you're doing just normal, like +0 on Sororia, she does not have a normal jump. She always just sits in group. She doesn't jump at all on normal. On vet, they all three have the jump, but she's the only one who doesn't get that on normal, which is really weird.
Soul Wraith, do you still
But like
have
those
the
little simple
epaulets?
callouts like make a big difference. Like
So have the
saying
what?
fire middle and all that fun shit.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying since the beginning. Call it's precise and accurate.
Like, it's okay for DPS to be on mics, like, nobody's saying you can't. But it's only if you're making, like, actual things that matter. Like, saying fire on new tail, fire at portal, stuff like that, like, or that you're shedding Hoarfrost and where you're shedding it. Other than that, like, the DPS shouldn't talk. Like, there's nothing that's any of relevance for them to say. Or if you need a portal sub, specifically to this trial, at least. Most
There
of
was
the
a
trials...
question, though. What were you asking?
I was just seeing if Soul Wraith still had the shoulder pieces for Olaran, or if he gave them away.
Of course you do. Oh yeah, audio.
Anyways, what Ginger was saying about callouts definitely applies. It also applies to support. Nobody cares how you died or if you died. We all know you died, because your health bar is in the left-hand corner of our screen.
Yeah. No, just X
Or
up in
you don't
chat.
even have to say that. Yeah, just put an X in chat.
Drag all take
Guaranteed your raid leader will notice that. Yeah, and they will say
100%.
something. Yeah. And most raid leads in here will not let you res anybody unless you're transferring, because you physically cannot run away from your group on VCR. You will literally die.
Yeah.
Like, I've had to wait, sometimes when I've done VCR, I've had to wait 2 to 3 minutes to get a res, because you just physically have to wait for Zamaj to be close enough to you for somebody to get you, because otherwise they will literally die.
Olo. Anything Olo.
Thanks for the good run, you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate the run, everyone. That was a
I really want to do a VCR. Can we do a VCR?
Informative.
We're doing one on Friday, aren't we? Saturday? One of them?
There's one on Saturday. I won't be able to make that one though, sadly.
Anybody need a healer for
he's
dungeon?
too good for us.
Oh no, it's midnight. Never mind.
Not wrong, but I still love you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to have to get off of here.
I gotta go to
Do
bed.
a VCR.
I am exhausted.
VCR?
Tonight?
Yeah, let's do a quick VCR.
Yeah, I'll take 5 seconds and go die. No problem.
You know what?
I mean, I
Let's
didn't mean
do it.
you tanking. I didn't mean you had the tank. Like, I would swap the tank. But, like, let's do it.
Then I should... Oh, never mind. Excuses. Excuses.
I guess we can forgive you. No, but like, I'm being serious. Do you guys like want to do a VCR? Like, I'm really down. Like, even if we don't complete, at least people see how like much different it is. Like, you guys have to listen to what we're saying on like normal. Like, if you can't do normal, you're gonna last like 10 seconds in vet, and you're gonna be dead.
Yeah. And I don't want to be a buzzkill. That first run was really scattered and really hectic, and comms were really cloudy. We shouldn't have to take all of that to get a clear for a +2 normal, even if it is my first time taking a +2.
Yeah, but everything in here hits like a wet noodle on the normal.
Yeah.
Like, you can eat most of this. Like, even the DPS can eat Zamaj this heavy. You just have to block it.
So.
Alright, I appreciate the help on that.
But like,
that was good.
VCR question mark?
I don't think.
Serious?
Listen, I'm 559 CP. I don't think I'll make it.
No, like, it's not even. I don't care about the clear. I just want to show you guys like mechanics and going in there. Like, I literally love being in VCR, clearing or not.
Jaden, I took my DPS in there at 490 something. As long as you follow the callouts and the mechanics, you're fine.
There's only 3. There's only 5 of us in here.
Yeah, it's just
More
like,
than likely.
just give up.
Depending on the like what kind of mistake you make. Like, if a DPS goes down, more than likely you can salvage that.
So. That's a good one.
I've been in lots of different VCR groups. I've only seen it happen like once where we've actually clutched it up and kept from a wipe with losing our healer.
So if this is Zamaj
It
and we're running and the tail is where the head is, if we're standing here, we're basically facing away from it to kill the shades, correct? The minis?
Yes.
And so we technically don't have. So what would be an example where we would have to move out of this area when the pizza slice red thing hits us? We're supposed to get out of that.
Yes, because that'll teleport you down, but you just get out of it and then get right back to it. You don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I found.
Here, Jaden, come here.
Yeah.
So if this is, like you said, this is Zamaj, right? We'll just imagine she turned around, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing Sororia or Galloway, they will be stacked here. or they will be stacked on this side, depending on, you know, the AoE that they drop. Reliquin you hold in the middle. So, give or take, you'll be here, right? This is the mini. Your group will still be here. You'll just be DPSing. Now, say, obviously, the pie comes from right here. You're always genuinely towards the middle. So, it's just a simple, you know, 2 steps this way and you're out of it, or 2 steps this way and you're out of it.
Okay.
Now, if the fire comes out, whoever has the fire, again, this one comes down to DPS can make callouts. Like, if I'm sitting here, I'm going to be like, and I get fire, I'm going to be like, fire left. So then you'll see the whole group move left.
Okay.
It's simple it's just simple like that. If there's no fire, it doesn't really matter. You just step out right or left. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I wasn't. For me, it's hard to concentrate on is the fire on me or not, because I'm looking at health bars and name tags and making sure no one's dropping.
That's why stacking matters.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, if you do VCR and you don't stack, you're dead. Like, you're good as dead. This is why it takes, like, so, like, for instance, like, look where I'm at over here. So, like, if Zamaj is here, right, and I say I die to something stupid right here, right, so I'm dead here, and the group comes over here, they will not come over and res me. They will wait till Zamaj is, like, anywhere in this general vicinity before they even attempt to try to res me.
Because they got to stack, because if one leaves, you're going to, like you said, you're going to die. That's why you got to stay together as a group, because of the AoE that disperses.
Right. The group won't die, that one person will die, and then you have 2 people on the ground. And when you do VCR, when you do VCR, there's 3 tanks, there's 2 healers, and then you have 7 DPS.
Okay.
You have 4 portal runners, 2 subs, and then you have an orbs. Everybody has a job. So how it works on Vet, when you go into a portal, you then get a debuff. So there's 2 different portal teams, because you can only go down once per every like so many seconds, because otherwise it literally will kill you. It's an insta kill if you touch the portal. So if a sub goes down, you don't have a sub for that portal, which means the other person either has to get out of his alignment to go and save it, or you're fucked. That's why it's important that you don't die and you have to learn and listen to mechanics, because literally when you do that, everybody has a job. Everybody's important. That is why VCR is one of the harder. This is the hardest trial to complete, because every 12-man person has an important job, and if one person doesn't do their job, it's gonna wipe the group.
Gotcha.
You know, if Portal wipes, you're dead. If a sub dies, you know, then if somebody fucks up in Portal, then they're fucked up. They don't have a sub. Subs are less important when you have people who normally do their shit. I want to do a VCR. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'm down to do it.
No. That's a hard no from Ted.
Why?
If you can figure it out, I'll
straight up would not have a good time.
Torture. Sadism.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize going into vet trials and getting exposure and seeing how shit works was torture, Ted.
Hey, Ted, the good news is, I have 5 pieces of Olo. But
fucking spuds.
3. Ooh, I got 4 body pieces and the weapon shit. I got a bow.
Hunting, what the hell are you texting me?
But yeah. Do I want the good news or the bad news? The bad news is I want the jewelry. SPC, well, I've
actually,
got
Olo is beating out SPC right now in most content. How you figure?
Excuse me.
Right, but like I said, content-wise, Olo still beats it because SPC has to proc off overhealing. So if you're not overhealing, you're not proccing it. Right.
Not
but
every
like I said,
content,
certain
not
content.
every group.
Yeah, like fucking VCR, Olo would be better. Now at VSS.
Okay, Ginger, alright, Ginger. Would Olo beat out SPC and VCR if you have a scattered group?
Well, I mean, neither one of them's gonna proc in that situation.
Well, I can. Yeah, it depends on the
If
group.
you have a scattered group in VCR, it's not gonna proc regardless. Neither one's
Can
gonna proc.
somebody make
Olo's not gonna
me?
proc, and
No,
SBC's
you're
not
not
gonna heal
following my
anybody.
point. You're just sitting. No, following my point.
What?
Like my point is, if you have a discipline group that's actually going to stand in Olo beats SBC. If you have a group that's going to run
Oh
around like
yeah.
chickens with their head cut off, SBC beats out Olo.
Yeah, but he. Well, right. But the. Right, but in VCR situation, you are very hardly overhealing. You are constantly fucking getting
Okay,
taken
so you're
damage from
still
any
talking about a group that
situation.
actually stacks properly.
I'm. In general, Olo would still
No,
be
so stop
SPC
right now.
and
Just
VCR.
agree with me. Just agree with me. Because you're both
Because you're
saying
wrong
the
in
same
this
thing,
situation.
but you're wanting to sit here and fight me on it.
I'm saying
God,
in
I fucking love you
VCR,
guys.
Olo is better than SPC. There's no
With an
argument there.
ideal group.
With either group, because if you're not stacked, you're definitely
So
gonna be
look,
on the
dude,
floor
I
dead.
have definitely tossed Olo down, and people run like that like they're fucking scared of me.
Bruh. I need
Because
to
people don't know what the
research
fuck
stuff.
Olo
Can somebody
is.
help me out here?
Just
seriously
agree
don't
with me,
understand how
dude.
people
We're
don't.
saying the same thing.
Country,
Just agree
go
with me.
to Discord and.
So then
We're
why would
saying
I
the same
agree with
thing.
you?
We're saying the same thing. You just want to disagree. You just want to fight.
At this point, I
I'm not
can't get a word
fighting.
in edgewise.
Go on Discord.
But look at Olo, right? But spell like to the point of overheal.
You just get mag.
And it lasts 5
This is
seconds.
amazing.
But Olo's.
But how is that
lasts a
gonna
lot
be
longer.
SPC in that situation? Was what my point was. The whoever is wearing Olo just gets the.
Yeah.
I am so lost where you're going with that. You were talking about an extra line of mag being better than buffs that have no effect other than that. Right. Okay. This is where you're throwing me off, because like you're saying that perfected Olo would beat out SPC, but that's completely irrelevant if you're talking a selfish buff compared to a group buff.
Recovery.
Hang on.
Recovery.
Okay.
Recovery.
So Olo is two items is mag recovery. Then 5 is the actual Olo.